Welcome everyone to A3O Amplified, powered by PleasantonExpress.com and presented by Price Chevrolet.
Together let's drive.
I want to welcome the MJ production team of John Mayse and Mark Carroll.
Yep.
And Mark Carroll, John is a member of 86, which they will be performing on September 20th at the Pleasanton River Park for the annual Ultimate 80s Party, right?
The ultimate, what's the
It's the Ultimate 80s Bash Throwdown Party at the park.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's the Ultimate 80s Throwback, the Ultimate 80s Throwback Party at the park.
Oh yeah, Bash. I guess I threw that in there.
I think that's
Did I write that down?
No, that's right. That's right.
It is right.
It's right. I'm right.
It's right.
I'm right.
I mean, welcome, guys.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
I'm glad y'all are here. This is exciting. And, we didn't have it last year. There was a little issues there, but we're having it again this year.
Yes.
You guys do it for a great cause.
Yes.
I mean, talk about what you guys have been doing.
So we raffle off a vehicle every year at the event. It's for the Larry Brown Scholarship Fund, right?
Yes.
Is that how you say that?
Part of it, yeah.
Yep, and we also give part of it to the Pleasanton Athletic Booster Club.
Oh, so you're not just giving scholarships; you're also giving to the Booster Club as well.
Yeah, we split it up.
Yeah, so we did that. So it's Athletic Booster Club, and then was it year prior we did? Was it the special needs?
Yeah, we did it for special needs one year.
For the PISD.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. And we're going to be crowning the Queen as well.
This year is going to be a little different because we'll have the crowning of the Pleasanton Cowboy Homecoming Queen.
Yes. So we're going to have 3 bands actually. So Beto and the Caveman, which is Bobby Kenzel and John Broccoli and all those guys. Yeah. So those guys are going to.
John Broccoli is a columnist for the Pleasanton Express. So he's going to be performing. They're going to be the kickoff band.
Yeah, they're going to kick it off, and they're awesome. And then they'll have the crowning of the Queen, and then Richard Garcia, who started with us as 86 back in 16, his band will play after that, and then we will come on after that. So.
Yeah, the Texas Tone Rangers.
Texas Tone Rangers.
Yeah. Yep.
Does he still have Kevin Carr in his band?
So this is a totally different lineup.
Really?
They're going to be playing totally different music. It's more of a, so we're the more harder band. They're gonna play softer. I think people are gonna really like it. It's I don't know all the songs. I've seen some of them, but I think they're going to be really good. It's going to be interesting.
Really?
Yeah. So the guys that he's with I think they're from Potee.
Really?
And Jimmy Zuniga, who plays bass for us, he knows all of them. I don't know any of them. Richard just came and said that they were going to be doing some different type of music this year, and I was like, cool.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And JC, who of course, JC. Well, let me back up a little bit because I went to school with you guys. What year did you graduate, Mark?
88.
88. You were in 86.
87.
87. Why did y'all come up with the name 86? Was it
because it was your class? So
no, I'm 85.
You're 85. 85. JC's 86. I'm 87. He's 88.
Okay.
So
because it was JC, Randy Reed.
JC, Randy Reed, and Barry Milam.
Yes,
that's right. Original, and get a phone call from them back in 2016 that said, hey, we want to do a little thing at Cadobe's, which is, what is that, the office now?
Yeah.
Cadobe's. And said, we're going to do a little thing. We want to get our old band back from the 80s, did talent shows and stuff, didn't know how to do anything. I haven't talked to JC or Randy in however many years that is, 30 years or whatever, and just get a random call, hey, you want to play guitar? And I'm like, yeah. but I don't really know how to play guitar that good. So I'm like, they sent a list of songs.
Oh, that's bull crap.
Yeah. Well,
John.
So they sent a bunch of songs, and we figured it out, and we were gonna just do it on the porch, and we were like, man, if we're gonna do it, let's just do it. And we got them to close that road off right there in front of Cadobe's, and we put a trailer there, had the whole show, and it turned out good. A lot of people came, and it was just going to be there for their class reunion.
Nice.
For 86.
That's it.
Yeah.
So there goes the band 86.
Six.
It's not 86D. It's like 86. Like you got 86, right? And it started as in 2016 as that.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. JC, is he coming back? I know that we
Absolutely, 100%. We wouldn't do it without him.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people like they'll associate 86 with him, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And because he's been such a big part of it, you know, and he's got the whole personality.
Well,
for
he's
it.
got a big personality, and he's the calm. I'm the storm. He's the calm. He really does keep me calm. And he does the Sammy Hagar tribute deal in Vegas. He does a Leonard Skinner tribute thing. He does a individual duet thing, him and his buddy.
Yeah, it's acoustic, right?
The acoustic deal. He does all kinds of stuff. Now he's slowed down a bit because this just got so busy. He's more concentrated on the Sammy Hagar thing, and yeah, man, he's the core of the band. So we're just kind of, you got to have a leader, and he's that guy. So it's all good.
Now, Mark, you're more of like the business part of this whole production team.
Look, John's absolutely right. He's the storm in that equation for the band. It's the same thing with our partnership, our friendship. Same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
John's like, we should do this. I'm like, we can't do this. He's like, yeah, we can and we should. You figure it out. Let's figure it out. Yeah.
So you're like the brains of it.
I try to be the voice of reason. I try to be the brake pedal. John is certainly the gas.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, let's have a donkey at the show.
Well, what kind of donkey?
And I'm like, and then I just say, we're going to have a donkey at the show, and he'll just say, well, of course we are.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this year y'all are, because when did y'all start raffling off the vehicles? You've done it, about 2 or 3 times maybe?
That started with so 86 was just 86th, and we did like 16, and then we did the Cowboy Homecoming, and then we got really involved with Cindy. She's passed away, and
Cindy mom,
Cindy. Yeah. And she's a very good friend, and she did a lot for us. And we appreciated everything that she did. And so we would do the Cowboy Homecomings and do stuff like that. Well, then me and Mark get together. And Mark's always been kind of behind the scenes on everything anyway. He's always been helping out financially and whatever. Support, and so the first raffle we had, I called him. I said, hey dude, we need to raffle something off. And he said, what? And I said, we need to raffle a sports utility vehicle off at the Cowboy Homecoming. And why? Well, because we're going to do the Larry Brown deal, because that's just what we're going to do. And he said, all right. Well, we'll raffle my wife's vehicle off.
So we raffled off.
So we raffled it off.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And this year you got a Suburban?
Yeah, we got a 2018 Suburban. It's sweet. It's parked like over here in Kinsel's old parking lot, and it'll be parked in front of Shifters, which Shifters is they've backed us from the beginning and have sold tickets, and they always have their shirts on, and
they've been fantastic.
Yeah,
really?
they're awesome.
Sponsor, underwriter, helper. They've been probably one of our biggest fans. It's
Shifters.
been awesome. Yes,
that's good.
So from Mary and Marcus over there. So we'll have the Suburban park there, and you can actually buy raffle tickets, which are going really fast.
Really?
Yeah. And
is there going to be a certain limit, or it's just unlimited amount that you're going to sell raffle tickets?
So we always get a 3,000. Yeah. We never sell 3,000. But I'm going to say, what's the number, Mark? Probably
for us to actually sell.
Yeah.
So actually, if we sell 2,000, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. And we usually get around that mark. I think 1,500 to 2,000.
Yeah.
Some people come in at the very end because we sell them there at the event. Yeah. And
how much?
And then we're going to do it at the football games.
We're going to do them at the football games.
Oh, that's right.
So the Suburban will be at the football games as well.
But there's only 2 football games. The one
between now and the
or
event.
whatever, and then the event.
Correct.
And you guys, and in talking about that at the football game, I think you guys have Stephanie Brown that helps you guys do that.
Stephanie's Larry Brown Foundation. That's his daughter, and I was always really close friends with Scott, the son. I mean, we were like best friends. And so she takes care of all of that. She'll be out there. She was out there last year, and she takes care of all those ticket sales.
Yeah.
And so.
How much is a ticket?
$10.
$10 for a raffle ticket.
Dude,
$100. $100 for a book.
$100 for a book.
Yeah.
You can buy them at Shifters, and then they'll be available at the home Pleasanton games.
Yeah, you can buy them at Shifters, or you can buy them over at our place at Next Level.
Next
Signs
Level.
and Design.
You got them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got plenty. So, yeah.
Good.
I mean, people, and we also have a QR code. Is that what they're called?
For Venmo?
Yeah. And it's on the Suburban, and it's on signs, and it's on. Okay, so the shot glass has like a deal that you could do it. What's?
Don't we have one here at the Pleasanton Express?
Well, I don't think
A QR code.
I don't think so. We have one at Alpha Gym. We have one at. Where else do we have them at?
The bank?
Is it a QR? Are you talking about the QR code too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
QR code.
We
DJ Swan's.
The Southern Smoothies.
Southern Smoothies. They have a banner there, and you just walk up to the banner and hit the deal. And it'll go straight to our Venmo, which Stephanie is taking care of, and then she you just put your name and your phone number, and she'll do it and send you a ticket or from there.
How did the idea for the scholarship come about? I mean, was it just because we're class and we all loved Mr. Brown?
We did. John and I were talking about this, and we kind of talked about what it would take for one of these to kind of come together. And we thought, wouldn't it be cool if we did something like this that would actually fund something? And we found out that there really wasn't much of a scholarship for Mr. Brown. I think that the Browns were trying to put something together, and turned out that was the case. And so John and I said, well, let's do this. Let's have a fun party, and let's do some good out of it, and make these kind of contributions. And it's grown since then. I think we talked last year or the year prior to. I think we've given almost $80,000+
Really?
to the Larry Brown Scholarship Fund
scholarship.
over the years, and that's just for the Larry Brown component, not taking into consideration what we've done for the Booster Club or any other.
I think that's been about 10, 15 grand.
Yeah. So maybe close to $100,000 that we've been able to donate over the years. Yeah, as a result of the raffle ticket sales, and certainly because of the sponsors. I mean, if we didn't have other businesses and people that they got behind the idea of a community event like this and kicked in, then we wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah, so
I think that's a great thing, especially with our generation. We all experienced something with Mr. Brown, right?
Yeah, man.
There's always a great Larry Brown story.
Yeah, like I said, me and Scott were bestest of friends, and every day after school, or on Fridays especially, we'd go home and the 12-pack would pop up at his house, and we'd sit on these big old chairs. I remember they had huge pillows, and we'd just sit there and watch TV and just drink those 12-packs. And Larry always drank, was it Pearl? He always drank those Pearls, I think. And he'd have him two big, he stopped at Sherry's, and he'd get him two or three big ones. And he just sat in the kitchen and just rag on us,
Yeah.
No, he was all good. It was a blast, and I loved him, and
Yeah,
so we did.
You went to his house a lot because you and Scott were friends.
Oh yeah,
So you were going over there a lot.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically lived over there.
Well, I know you guys were younger than me, but man, I remember when y'all were already in high school, because I thought we were pretty wild.
Yeah.
But when y'all got into high school,
Yeah.
y'all were taking it to a whole different level.
Yeah, it got a little bit. Yeah.
But y'all laid some pretty good groundwork for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
we laid the groundwork
Yeah.
for you guys.
We're like, we can do this a little bit better.
Thank you very much.
Those were the good old days when you could have big parties like that, and you didn't care about things getting taken or whatever.
Well,
it was all good. You'd have fights in the front yard, fist fights,
yes.
and then they'd break it up, and
Yeah,
then they'd hug
and then
it out,
it was all good.
and then it was all good. Yeah.
That's what we should do one year.
Yeah.
One year that we throw this event, we should do it in a big open field like it was back in high school.
Do it over.
Class
Like
85
Class
is really
85 might have y'all beat. I don't know.
We're so lucky to have Donna. She just recently retired from USAA, so she's got all the time in the world now. And empty nester, whatever, kids getting married and stuff. So she's asking me. She's like, "What do I need to do?" And I'll put it together. I'm like, and I give her all the information, and she does all the legwork.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this would actually be we would have covered every class, right? Well, you'll be the last class because it started in 16.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the
Yes.
full deal.
Yep.
So we want to make this year the best one
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome. I can't
So
wait.
be there.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
And our class is super excited because we've always wanted to do it. And a lot of my class, they all live out. I have a lot of classmates that live out of state.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they're
right.
coming.
Yeah.
They all come.
Yeah.
I mean, they've already booked their flights. They're all ready to go.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be.
We were talking about the VIP area that we've got set up for the event, and we're talking about the different classes. And so we talked about the class of 85, and I didn't realize how many people y'all were going to have. John was saying that y'all are going to be so big, like you've got like your own area kind of outside the pavilion area, something like that.
Kind of
Because-
like right outside. We had talked about they're going to set something up right outside of the VIP, and yeah, because they would.
It's going to be so well attended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. And we're planning to do whatever
Yeah.
after party wherever
right.
it ends up.
Yeah.
Our class may end up there. So
Yeah.
If
So
it's
we're
in-
hoping it'd be a good.
Mark
it's gonna be a
Rodriguez,
big
if you're
trip.
watching this, beware.
Yeah, Mark, we love Mark Rodriguez, man. He puts on. He has an after party every year, man. Menudo.
Yes.
His
Tamales
mom cooks.
and
Yeah, they
mini-
all. His mom cooks, and it's all just like awesome.
Yeah. Minnie
Yeah.
made carne asada last time.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That stuff is good.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all. All good.
VIP tables still available?
Man,
It's getting slim now.
no, I mean it's the same. These VIP people that I've got to, I can't. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but this is I think. Hang on.
I like your notes.
Yeah. No, this is just a list of like there's 30 sponsors that it takes me just a phone. Like some of these people, Jeff Chacon and Chacon's Insurance and Mike Poth, those guys. Or Blake McCauley's. I just call and say, hey, we're getting ready to have the show. Okay, we're in for VIP. They don't even ask how much it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I'll just run if I can run through it real quick. We have the city of Pleasanton. They support us, and they're a sponsor. We have you guys that are sponsors. Synergy Standby Solutions, which is Lucas Sotelo. The Happy Dude shirt sponsors with Trey Genzel. Me and Mark always do it. We have a buddy of ours, Jamie at South Texas Auto Exchange. He helps me and Mark put in money, and he puts in money for the vehicle.
To underwrite the vehicle. Yeah.
Yep. Price Chevrolet, LJ Morose, Craig DeCarl, always affordable storage. Like I said, Blake's always there. John and Pam Hughes from JW's, Roger Wells, Wells Construction, and Brad over at Hurley Monument. He's always with us. Scott at the Trading Post, and Jan and Mike Yandy, Jan Ricks and Mike Yandy, Pleasant Golf Course. Monica Lopez, Washington now.
Yeah.
She has a mechanic shop. She owns a mechanic shop called
Really?
Your Mechanic. She's every year, and she gives more and more. So we love her and appreciate that. And of course, Mike Poth, Jody Poth, and Joel Poth. They have MJ Plumbing and Garrett Poth, and then P Square Septic. And then Rudy Gonzalez, he just called and said he wanted to be a VIP sponsor, and I was like, well, who do you want to be? And he's like, I didn't want to.
He's just an individual.
He just bought a table. He's like, yeah. And Dickie Lee and Daryl Palashik with D&D Ranch, Precision Auto Repair, and Pleasanton Motors. That's Jason and Mike. They're really good sponsors. And man, we have
Jason.
Larry Murado. You know Larry. He's the cook.
Oh yeah, he's the caterer.
Yeah.
He's the cook.
Yeah.
And then we
Okay.
have Shannon Donahue with Chili's. They're kicking in this year. So
Really?
yeah, they're gonna have a deal in the
Awesome.
in there, and then so many other people. But yeah, we got to give a shout out to those guys, because this doesn't happen without them, and
Yeah.
we appreciate
Totally.
every one of them.
So
Yeah.
Larry's going to be catering the VIP area.
Yeah, he'll do the VIP and
Shot glass to take care of. the
oh,
bar.
I'm sorry. Yes, of course,
Shot
the shot
glass,
glass,
yes.
man. They're going to be running Nate's open bar, free drink. Mark, well, what time are we going to cut that off? We can cut it off about 11. I'm like, hell no, we're going till the end. Yeah, I mean, these good people. He knows.
This is for the class of '85 too.
Yeah, class of 85.
You know,
and so then
we
and
set
then,
the standard for the '80s.
yeah,
to party.
So we figure we got the VIPs. We have the food, we have the drinks, we have Chili's with they'll probably do chips and queso and stuff. So that's taken care of. And man, without those guys, like I said, it doesn't happen. So we really appreciate them, all the sponsors for sure.
And we'll do food trucks this year.
Yeah, we got to we have food trucks
For
we have-
everybody that's
for
for everybody.
Yeah.
That'll be available. Food will be available with food trucks.
photo booth.
BYOB for
Yes.
It's free.
No glass.
it's
no glass.
No glass.
It's definitely free, and BYOB. Man, we always encourage people to come out, even if you just come out early and set up a little spot and just leave it there, and then you can come back in the evening. That way you have your spot marked or whatever. Nobody's going to mess with anything.
Yeah.
They're out security, and everybody's out there all day long.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, it's always free. We don't want to make any money. We just want people to come out and have a great time, party like they're young.
Listen to some great music.
Listen to some great stories
Yes.
about being young and just having a good time, and then that's it. Raising money for good causes, and just having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's always a good time.
It is always a good time.
Yeah.
It is. It's like every year. You think about it. Well, it's like kind of the monotonous thing, but it really isn't, because every year you go, it's different. You guys change up your playlist, your set list, and all that.
There's always those
It's
few
always
songs
different.
that stay that have to stay
Well,
there.
you
but
still,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you still
yeah,
got
yeah.
to do those songs. Your class song, I think. What is it?
oh yeah,
Here we go again.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
We have to play that.
We were listening to it at home, and I had music on, and that song came on, and JJ was like, "Hey, that's our class song."
Yeah.
And then Kinley was there too. She was like, "I think 86 plays that. That's their very last song they play."
Yeah, we move it
Yeah.
around now, but yeah, we definitely have to play that for sure, no doubt. Yeah.
It's always a staple. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in my group, in my class, I have a running text thread with a bunch of my classmates, and somebody will just be randomly driving around, and they'll record it and send it out to somebody. I'm like, I was in traffic today and I heard this song. And I'm like, no. Very cool.
Yeah.
So the other things that they do, or that we do, is like I said, we have the photo booth, and we have Miranda from I believe Jordan. She does the face painting. She's been doing it every year.
Oh,
She's
cool.
fantastic. So the kiddos or whoever wants to Mark have do some kind of thing on his face.
Yeah.
I
I make it like a Gene Simmons.
Yeah, there you
go.
I'm gonna mix it up this year for my 80s costume. Get weird.
Yeah, and we do the 80s costume contest, which I think is 500 for first and
532.
500, 300, 200, and we just pick somebody randomly.
Doing it again this year?
We do that, and we just pick some couple of girls and guys randomly to come up there and judge it, and they judge it however, and that's always a fun thing. And I don't know what else.
Wish I still had my capos.
Yeah.
You remember capos?
Yeah, man. So I wear the I know you have the Nikes, right? But I always wear the high tops and put my shoes. Yeah. Somebody was saying, you got to dress apart, man. You got to wear the leather and all that stuff. And I'm like,
We used to know when we were in school, it was always like, the 501s.
Yeah.
You tighten them up at the ankle.
Yeah, we wore the
capos.
We wore the parachute pants with the capos.
Yes,
or
parachutes.
Those baggy pants. We would wear.
I think I had like 2 or 3 pair of parachute pants.
Yeah, and shirts with no sleeves, and they would come down to right here.
You cut them, and they were hanging all the way to here.
Yeah, they had to.
Oh, and John's were perfect. I mean, it was really nothing left but just the collar of the T-shirt, and then that was it. I mean, and it was just a small little ribbon.
I had it mastered, man. You just take your shirt and you lay it here, and you cut one side, then you just fold it over, and then you just copy it, and then you cut the same side, and they're perfect. Yeah.
I think I remember. I've seen Sammy Hagar. I don't know how many times because he's my favorite artist. I mean, all-time favorite. It was one time that I saw him, and I was in high school. Of course, bought a T-shirt, wear it to school, and I shouldn't have and I knew, and I didn't show my mom. I just wore it anyway because I was like, I'm gonna wear my shirt because I bought this, and you got to show it off. And Mr. Brown saw it, and it wasn't until late in the afternoon. I thought, man, I'm gonna get away with this. This is awesome. And it was like, I mean, I remember it's like an afternoon, still about a couple hours left of the school day, and he was like,
Elizondo, my class.
I need to talk to you. He didn't let me go. He let me stay, but because it was the end of school already. But he was, I had to get the little speech.
Yeah. To get the
and he did call my mom because my mom. Then I got it from my mom.
Yeah, I remember we were. I was such good friends with him, and I don't remember what I did, but Ridgway was there. And he was the vice principal.
Yes.
And Larry. And I did something, and I got sent to the office, and I was like, oh, be all right. Everything will be fine. And I went in there, and Mr. Brown was sitting there, and he said, John, he said, there has to be some consequences for your actions. And he said, I could never take a paddle to you. And I'm like, God. And then opens the door, and there's Ridgway, and he said, but he can.
Oh, yeah, he would.
And he did, man. Yeah. Yeah, he put me through the wall, I think. I'm like, yeah, give it back to Larry and let him do it.
And that's the other thing. You can't do that anymore in school.
No.
I mean, that paddle they had, I remember I saw it, and it had holes in it.
They would put holes in it. Whitley would have, I mean, he was the king of making those paddles. They're like that thick, man. And they just
Just cut through the air just enough to give them a little extra torque in there.
I think they were trying to figure. Yeah, they tried to figure out how to make one this long where they could get 2 people at one time. Yeah.
Like on Sunday afternoons, y'all jamming.
Yeah,
you had the best parents because
they put up with a bunch, man.
I mean,
they would just
to
leave.
Allow you just. I mean, how many people were in your garage listening to y'all jam? It was a bunch of us in there.
Yeah, and later the party when they would leave for the weekend, it was just like, okay, y'all. Call us if you need anything. Man, as soon as they
Here came everybody.
Party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom. What are all the car tracks? Why is the sprinkler heads broken? It's, oh, well, we had a few people over. Dave Garcia be in there in the morning eating cereal. I wake up stumbling over people and he's like eating cereal. What are you doing? I don't know. You want some eggs or bacon? I'm like, nah, man, why don't you leave?
Yes, I remember going. I know Randy would call me up and say, "Hey, we're going to John's house. All right, I'll meet y'all over there."
Yeah, it was just like whatever, man. Yeah, those were fun days. Those were fun.
And because Kelly was your neighbor, just on the other side.
Oh gosh, that was a whole different story.
Yeah, Kelly just that should be a podcast of its own.
Yes,
just about Kelly.
Yes.
Crazy. Kelly Maxwell. He was a good guitar player too back in the day, right?
You know what? Actually, I think that that he was going to. He was probably asked to play with 86 before me.
Really?
I'm not sure, but I would think so because we played. I played with Randy since we were little kids, but at the end of our school year, it was more Kelly, JC, Randy, and Richard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I kind of went south for a little while in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so I think they did that. But anyway, whatever. It was fun, and I talked to Kelly and.
But I think y'all still played. Didn't y'all? Did y'all played together? I remember.
Oh yeah, we played a lot.
I remember like in high school, didn't y'all do some kind of a concert
yeah,
too at high school?
Well, so that was like me and Matt Schultz, yes. And Randy and JC.
Yes.
And I forget who else it was. Yeah, that's when. Yeah, we and I think all the other times something that happened. I remember the last talent show. I was gonna do a deal with John Carroll, and John had played bass. We'd never heard John play guitar or anything. You know,
now he's a phenomenal guitar.
He's unbelievable.
He's unbelievable.
But he was unbelievable back then. Nobody knew it.
I know.
Because he was in the band and he played bass, and they asked if I wanted to play, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm the best around. I didn't even know a chord. So, but I was walking into the band room with my guitar, and I hear this guy playing. I'm like, and I walk in, and John's playing, and I'm like, oh man, I can't play with this guy. I can't even hold his guitar. And he's just ripping through stuff, and he shows me what we're playing, and I'm getting it, and I'm like, oh man, and kind of got it down decent. Obviously never as good as what he did. And right before the talent show, it got canceled for some reason. And I remember we were there, and he's like, damn, and I was like, yes. And I'm like, me and John talking, that dude is in another world than we are. I mean, he's the cream of the crop.
Well,
man.
when you're playing guitar in a studio for other musicians.
Yeah. He's such a good dude.
You're pretty special.
Yeah. He's such a good dude, man.
Special. Who do you have this year in your band playing in '86 besides you and JC? Is he bringing his keyboardist?
So it's the same people we've been playing. Man, since Randy left, we've had Adam Geckler, which Adam is a good friend of mine. I played in bands with him. He's from San Antonio. He loves it, and he's played with us. I don't know how many, 4 years, maybe more, and then we had another keyboard player from Las Vegas that played in JC's band. His name I can't think of his name, but he played a couple, and then Brenda joined up. She plays keyboards with him now. She joined up 2 years whenever that guy left. So anyway, so the band is. And then Barry had some stuff going on, and Barry laid off. We got some surprise stuff coming up for this time. So
really?
So anyway, so we got right now is and this is the band that's been playing for the last 2 years, I think. Is JC, Brenda, Jimmy Zuniga, Adam, and myself.
Nice.
So
Adam is drums.
So it's Adam. It's Adam G. It's Jimmy Z.
Mm-hmm.
It's JC. It's Brenda, and it's John.
Nice.
So that's.
And it's good to have the keyboardist because you can have the songs like separate ways from.
Fantastic.
And you can do all of that.
Keyboard fills everything, and she can sing, and she's, her brother. She's professional. I mean, she's played with big bands. Her brother is Brent Fitz, who plays with Slash and the Conspiracy
Really?
Theory. Yeah, he's played with Ozzy. He's played with so many different bands. I couldn't name them. And he was going to come play with us last year. Actually, he was going to play last year. But something came up and Adam couldn't play, and he was going to play. Adam was on tour in up north or something, and he wouldn't be able to make it. And Brent was going to come in and play, so that would have been killer.
Yeah.
That would have just been exciting to have a guy like that on stage. He's on. I saw him was watching a biography of Slash, and he's on there talking.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's her brother. So their whole family is all about music. So.
Yeah.
She's good and she's smart and she knows what she's doing.
That's awesome. How do y'all come up with their set list? Do y'all talk about it before? And I know because you're practicing. Do you practice with the guys that are here? JC just.
Okay, so
I'm sure he knows all the songs already.
So to come up with the songs, you got to pick. Hey, let's all pick 5 songs, and we do that, and then JC has to make the final. Because he's singing.
Yeah.
If he's not comfortable, whatever. And so we do that. We pick the songs out, and then we all go to start studying them, trying to figure them out. And then if somebody's like, "Man, I just can't do that," or "I can't do this," and we shelf it and we pick another song. And once we get all our songs together, we have our song list, not our set list, just our song list. And then that goes out to everybody, and everybody just practices on their own. And
nice.
then we have
you have that one rehearsal.
Well, me and Jimmy will get together,
Uh-huh.
or me and Jimmy and the drummer will get together.
And I was going to say, because me, I'm a musician. I've played drums and I was in band, so I understand how it works. But having that bass and those drums is probably the most important part.
Those guys got to be in sync. You know, I can get up there and make all kinds of mistakes.
They'll cover you.
And they'll cover me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But. Yeah, man, I wish we had more time to really rehearse and really get real tight. But, now it's just like, we just like to get up there. It's just fun.
It is fun.
If it's a mess up, it's a mess up.
But really, when you think about it, some of us that are, we listen to music all the time, and I grew up listening to rock music, and I grew up listening to the music you guys play. Of course, we're going to hear the little mess up. It doesn't bother me, but what impresses me is what you're just telling me right now is you had one rehearsal with everybody together,
right? And
everybody's learning it on their own. You get together with that main show, and you guys killed it. You really do.
Well, I appreciate that, and we try. And you have to have special people that are willing to commit to doing one show, right? But to commit all year, learning and mastering and perfecting their part. And if that bass player Jimmy knows all his stuff and I know my stuff and Adam knows his stuff, we can come together. And it's not, we hate to call it a practice, we don't want to practice together, we want to rehearse. We practice at home. Get there and rehearse. We have run into some problems, we fix it. But you being a drummer, if I give you a drum line and you go home and learn it, whenever we hook up and we say 1, 2, 3, go, you should know it, and I should know it. And if you don't, you know who's not doing their homework.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, it's more of a fun thing now, right, Mark?
It's a lot of fun.
Me and Mark fight every time. I'm just like, he can go. He can
well,
no, it is. I mean, once we commit to the event, I just know that from that time that John and I have that conversation about, yes, it's awesome. We got 4 months typically for us to get everything ready. I just know that for the next 4 months that John and I are going to go at it.
We do.
This
is until we separate and I go back to the stage to get ready. It is,
Then it's
because I'm just such a freaking control freak. They have everything set up, and I'm just like, no, and he's like, yes, and we're it's all
but
all
it's fun.
good.
I mean, it's fun. So we know that it's going to be that kind of knockdown drag out for the next several months, and then when it's all said and done, the stress of the show's behind John, and he's like, it was good. This was fun.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
And he says, let's talk about next year. I said, let's don't ruin this moment. This was fun.
That whole day on Saturday, I mean, are you guys the ones responsible for setting all of that up?
Part and parcel, yeah. We have some help from the city, and then we have a lot of help from my classmates that come down, and some of John's employees.
Yeah,
he's
it's
great
a
about
family.
that.
It's a
collective
class deal. Whoever
my
can
family
come
will
down
come and help.
Yeah,
it's definitely, it takes a village to pull this thing off, without a doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. And that Saturday is hectic because we're doing sound checks, but people are moving around stuff, and
John wants to move things around. Like we talked about this. I said, no, this is
just do it right the first time, man, and then I don't have to mess with it. But no, the hard part is right now, for the next month, trying to keep everything in order. Getting these tickets sold for the raffle, and just we want to try to. We're ready to go. Everything's set. Now we just need to raise some money for the scholarship fund, and so sometimes that's hard to do until the night of the event, whenever people start buying tickets. So you really don't know how much
you got.
Yeah, we really and some people frown that we you got to be present to win. There's a reason for that, because what's the excitement of just announcing somebody buys a ticket from New York because he sees it's a $10 for a $18,000 Suburban. I'm buying a ticket, all the time on. But who wants to be excited and ready to go? And we call out Fred Hernandez from New York City.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Fuck,
who's that guy?
Who's that dude?
Run it back."
Yeah. We want to hear Danny Elizondo. Yeah, man, let's go. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and it's a free event, so
and it's free.
There's no reason not to come out.
Yeah, and it's a fun time.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it is. You just see the people out there. You have people right now in the community asking, they'll ask me, when is it again? When's that concert?
And that's fun. That's awesome that people
do ask about it.
Yeah.
Because they're ready for it.
And I get texts all the time from friends and hey, can we bring a food truck? Or this one guy wanted to sell like some rock and roll candles as a vendor. I'm like, dude, I don't care what.
Go
come
nuts.
on.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Come out and sell whatever. Come have fun.
Just get your permit from the city.
Yeah, you got to get it. You got to do that. You got to go to the city and get your permit,
Yeah.
man. That's no doubt. But I don't. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Vendors and whatever. Just I'd like for it to evolve, and I think it has evolved. It definitely has evolved from playing back here at Cadobe's to what it is.
I know
now.
It's we've kind of honed it in. It's a little better run.
It's all because of everybody that comes out and supports it. That's what it is. Well, you gotta have that.
That last one, it seemed like it just went really well. That whole evening.
Yeah,
it went well, and I thought that the music that evening, that last one, I thought the music was
great, good. Well, that's what we aim for.
I mean, y'all even threw in some Ozzy in there. I was really surprised. I think it was Bark at the Moon that y'all played.
I don't remember what we played.
I think it was Bark at the Moon. And I was like,
we definitely.
You told me, you said, hey, we got a surprise, and I think JC told me too before the show. I was talking to him, and he said, because he knew that he knows that I like Ozzy, and he said, hey, we got a surprise for you. And I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, just wait. And when he played it, when y'all started playing, I was like, oh man.
Well, we got another surprise for you, because Oz passed away, so we got to do a little thing for that. So we'll definitely do do a couple of Aussie tunes for sure. No
Awesome.
doubt. No doubt.
Awesome.
So
Gotta do some Sammy too.
Or
some Van Halen.
You know, wait till you hear this one. I'm not even gonna say. I'm just like, these guys put me like.
They want you to play a hard song. What is it?
I'm not
Running with the Devil.
No, I'm not even gonna say. It's just insane, and I'm like, turn my guitar down or maybe I'll just lose my chord. No, I'm working. It's a doozy, but they gotta play it, so we're good. People love.
Now I'm gonna try to figure it out. Hot for Teacher.
No.
I'm trying to think of one of the hardest.
Probably one of their fun.
Hardest.
It's not about hard. It's not about hard. It's about timing.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the timing because there's not much else behind it,
mm-hmm.
and it's probably their number one song that people right now. If you said what was your favorite song Van Halen played, you'd say it right now, any age. Not and don't think about old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would. You know what the song is. Definitely.
Well, I know a million Van Halen songs and Sammy songs, so
you might not even like this song if you're that big into.
It could be if it was one of those songs that got a lot of radio airplay.
Oh, it probably got more airplay than any song.
Oh well, then I'm
now,
more.
Now you're just teasing. Now John, you're not going to share at the end of the day anyhow.
I know. I'm gonna have to wait for it.
You keep building up that hype.
I'm trying to get them not to play it. What are you talking about? I'm still like, come on, man. I don't know. Not do that one.
Is that what y'all are trying to do now? Is trying to stay within tunes that people know more? Because I know you guys, and I know too, because we grew up listening to the same music.
Yeah.
And you like the same music that I like, like the old Judas Priest songs and all of that stuff, You have to kind of stray away from that a little bit.
Yeah. So that was what we were starting out. It was about, about what we wanted to play. Mm-hmm. But now it kind of has to be
what the
people want to hear,
mm-hmm.
and that's totally cool.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to hear
Green Manalishi.
Yeah, they don't want to hear the Green Manalishi, which was my first song that I ever learned.
I know. Yeah, that's why I said that.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that, But there's great tunes that everybody does want to hear,
mm-hmm.
And I love them all.
Yeah.
But there's just some stuff that.
Well,
you got to play what the masses want, not what you want, and you do you like it, but there's some stuff,
mm-hmm.
yeah, for sure.
Well, and then as long as y'all throw in some of those old classic, heavy songs,
Yeah, man, JC leans to the kind of the
keyboard stuff.
No, he likes to play kind of the less metal stuff too,
mm-hmm.
which I'm not a big fan of, but they turn out good.
Mm-hmm.
When we play them, they sound good, and it sounds. We always put a little twist on it,
mm-hmm.
And he comes up with great songs, but he comes up with a couple of songs that I kind of disagree with,
mm-hmm.
just on a personal. But it is a song that people would love.
Yeah.
And so we play it, and I just kind of throw in a little bit of, get that look. Yeah.
I think last time y'all played Journey Separate Ways.
Yeah.
And it turned out good.
That's that's on the list. I mean,
because
that's just people
everybody loves that song.
It's
you go to a piano bar and they play it on pianos, people are singing it,
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows the lyrics.
Yep.
I mean, you see it in sporting events right now on TV and play, they'll play that over the PA during like a halftime or something, and the whole stadium is singing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I can go back. I've got a set list of every year that we played, and they do a lot of, especially from the first 4 years, or 2 years, whatever, have definitely, like, there's no more Dokken. Like, there, I love Dokken, but there's just not a lot of people that even know who Dokken is.
I would tell Randy this, and he would look at me like, "What?" But my 3 favorite bands, well, besides Ozzy and Sammy, because those were my top favorites. I mean, those were the echelon of my favorites. Like, I listened to them like religiously every day, all the time.
Yeah.
I still do, actually. But Dawkin,
Yeah.
Rat
Yeah.
were two of my other favorites.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I listen to a ton of Rat to this day. I love it, and my son loves it, which is.
And I think I like it because it's peppy.
Yeah.
It
kind
it's
of
a little,
gets you.
little heavy.
Yeah. Well, Warren DeMartini's a badass guitar player.
Yeah.
Too. And yeah, man, I loved all of them. Even the later albums with Way Cool Jr. and stuff like that. Those guys. But people just don't know that stuff.
They
you know, you
don't.
play Round and Round, and you can play that till you're red in the face. You know.
And there's not a Dawkins song that a lot of people will know. I can't
No.
think of one.
No, unless you go with one of the.
I mean, just the other day I was because I have them on my Spotify. It's just random 80s heavy metal
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah.
And I'm just driving, and then a Dawkins song comes on, and it's Bullets to Spare or something.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
That was one of their first songs, and I'm like, to this day, that's still one of my favorite songs. Because I'll just be in my car, and I'm like, man, this is good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that stuff that people just. You take Kiss, you could probably play any song you wanted to from Kiss, and it would be okay.
JC was a Kiss fan.
Yeah, JC was a Kiss fanatic for sure.
That used to annoy me when we were in school. I was like, "Why do you like Kiss?" And
dude, I got a picture of me whenever I was this big with the Ace Frehley. My mom made me the Ace Frehley deal out of, dude, I look perfect, and I was probably 5 years old, 6, 7 years old, and that was for Halloween. Yeah, dude. She took I don't know what she took, like cardboard, and she cut out the V, and it just went, it was V up here, and then it went around you, and the V in the back, and then she put aluminum foil all around it, and all black underneath, and I had the black boots, and my face was all painted. I can go like this, and go like this, and like this, and like that, man, and it's
that's
done.
hilarious.
Yeah. Everybody had the big Kiss Alive poster that was as big as that wall. All the Kiss fans. I had that.
Yeah. I mean, I like some of their songs, but not all of them, and I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was that I.
Hey, Kiss in the Phantom of the Park, the movie.
Yes.
Dude, I could not wait till that thing came out. I was like, it came out like during Halloween time.
Yeah, it's Halloween time.
Man, we just waited. It's kind of like when The Exorcist came out, you know.
Yeah.
And you had all the people standing there with their Bibles waiting to watch it. We'd all watch it together, like 14 of us in a room. Everybody's freaking out. You know? That was kind of the Kiss deal. I was like, yeah! Yeah.
I think more people end up liking Kiss because of their theatrics and
For
less
sure.
about the music.
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was all about that, and I actually did go to a concert, and it was kind of cool.
Well, you went to all the concerts.
I mean, the lights and the sign in the back, you know, that would light up. You had to go experience that at least once in your lifetime, and it was cool. You know, Gene Simmons, you know, looking larger than life out there.
Yeah.
With his blood and
big
old boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw enough of that when I went to go. I actually got to see Ozzy one time. I was lucky because I didn't get to see him in San Antonio because of that incident, and wasn't allowed in San Antonio. So I think it was the Ultimate Sins tour when he announced he was coming back to Texas, but it wasn't San Antonio. It was in Austin. Dude, you should have seen. It was a school day. I remember I was a senior. And you should have seen the cars from San Antonio on 35 going to that concert in Austin. Because we would paint our vehicles, you know, Ozzy, and there was flags, and so everybody just driving to Austin, you know, and then we'd hit traffic and people passing beers out the window.
Yeah, start walking down the media. Yeah.
Those were the days, man. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys visiting us here at 830 Amplified.
Yeah,
really
man.
do.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to the concert September 20th. MJ Productions, your team, you do a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Do a great job also for the scholarship and Mr. Brown.
Thank you.
You know, in our generation.
Well, man, we appreciate you guys, the Pleasanton Express, Noel and you and everybody else. we couldn't ask for more advertising than you guys
Such
give
great
us.
support.
And
I
you know, I don't
appreciate
even
it.
know when things are going to hit. They just come on the paper, you know, and we love Noel, and you know, we're doing this, so this is
This is
great.
awesome. Yeah.
You just don't get this, and this is really cool. People need to do this. No
And
doubt.
I'd like maybe afterwards, then we can have you guys come back, or even have Stephanie with us, and then we can talk more about how.
Well, we don't talk after.
You don't talk after.
No, we only start talking during probably January.
Yeah, we take a month off.
You take
We don't
a month
talk.
off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got to let the fumes settle down.
Yeah,
You gotta let everything,
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah. Start reliving the hurt. Like I can't believe he said that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I gotta track him down. You know, sometimes I just need to track him down and see how everything's going. He won't take my
That's
call.
hilarious. Well, I'm glad you joined us, Mark. I know that you make a road trip. You live in Katy, Texas.
I love Pleasanton. I love my friends. I love coming back here. So this is always great.